I don't know where I got the idea that Death's Door is a roguelike, but I stuck with that misinformation until I started and quite quickly realised that that isn't the case, and it's a 2D adventure game with a focus on action and dungeon crawling, or in layman's terms, a Zelda clone. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but what is slightly problematic is that the game then becomes very easy to compare with one of my favourite games I played last year, Tunic. So while I was quickly getting to terms with Death's Door being nothing like what I expected it to be, I was also dealing with a pretty high bar of how much I enjoyed Tunic about a year before looming over it. I'm not the first one to make this comparison either, and unfortunately the consensus is that Death's Door always comes out with silver, and as much as I love to be a contrarian, I'm no different here. Which sucks, because without the comparison it's pretty easy to love what Death's Door has going on. Unlike more classic 2D Zelda games, the progression is pretty smooth, and there's not much stopping you from just constantly moving forwards, and on top of that it's got a great balance of linearity in each of the areas, while then having some choice to tackle each of these areas in whichever order you'd like. There are also some pretty entertaining boss fights sprinkled in, and the endgame has a good sense of spectacle as well as challenge without feeling like too much of a spike. So while no, I didn't enjoy it more than Tunic, I did enjoy it, and I need to slap myself every time I find myself constantly pitting two bad bitches against each other. Sure, one is badder, as in better, but Death's Door is still a cute adventure that's a satisfying journey to work through.